Yes. Okay, example 1. So convert 0.6 dot. First, we need to understand what is the meaning of that dot. Okay, that dot is indicating the number which is repeating forever. Okay, the number under the dot is repeating. So the number under the dot is 6 only, right? So it should be 0.666666666 and so on. Okay, there are infinitely many 6 behind. It's okay. The meaning is like this. Okay. If the dot is like this, 0.034 dot, then the repeating number is just 4. Okay, the zeros and 03 is not repeating. It is 0.03444444444。OK， 得唔得呢度 ？OK， 即係淨係喺個點上面嗰粒點下邊嘅數字咧，先至係重複循環緊嘅啫。OK， 得唔得？好啦，咁我哋要順便咧教埋呢一樣嘢先。咁我唔做 example 1住啊，先。因為我可能要講埋呢度先。Because sometimes there are more than one number which is repeating. Okay, so if it is 0.34 dot， 好啦，嗱留意喎，呢度咧好容易會唔小心嘅話咧就 miss 咗呢個 concept 嘅話咧就錯啦。If there are two dots, the first dot is the start of repeating number. And then the second dot is the end of repeating number. 開始同埋終結就係咁嘅啫。好啦，咁而家開始循環嘅係3，跟住終結循環嘅，即係最後循環嘅就係4。咁所以成個0.34 dot 咧 0.34 dot。So which numbers are repeating? It's just 3 and 4. Okay, so it should be 0.34, 34, 34, 34, and so on. It's okay. 好啦，嗱，點解我會咁講咧？點解我講得咁即係咁撩楞咩開始完結咁樣咧？因為咧，佢可能會多過2個小數點嘅喎。OK， 即係多過2個循環位嘅喎。For example, 0.01234 dot. Okay, and the two is the start of repeating number. Okay, and then this 4 is the end. It's the end of repeating number. So what is repeating? What is repeating in this number? Should be 234. 234 is repeating. Okay, 今次有3個循環位啦。The number of repeating digits, number of repeating numbers is 3. There are 3 numbers which is repeating. So it should be 0.01. OK， 0.01係唔喐嘅，但係2、3、4就係不斷循環㗎啦。It's 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Don't forget to write the dot here. Okay, because the dot means it is repeating forever and ever. Okay, it's non-stopping, non-terminating. It is recurring, repeating. OK， 好，呢個就係咁啦。所以我哋要認清楚，如果係得1點嘅話咧，就係得1個數字不斷循環；如果有2點嘅話咧，就係會顯示出第1個數字同埋最後嗰個循環數字，但係中間嗰啲都係循環緊嘅。OK， 唔會有3點出現嘅，唔會有4點嘅。就算有3個循環位嘅話咧，佢都係顯示 第一點就係頭一個循環位，第二點就係最尾一個循環位咁樣嘅啫。Okay, so there will not be more than 2 dots. Okay, even though there are more than 2 repeating numbers. All right. 好啦，咁我哋真正去到 example 喎。Let's go back to the examples. So let me clear the board. Example 1. 嗱，咁我今次 so I'm going to teach you 2 methods. Okay, 2 methods. But the first method it will be exactly the same as the textbook. Okay, and then the second method is not taught in textbook, which is actually faster. Okay, for you to do the calculation. But I will teach you later. Okay, so example 1, convert 0.6 dots into a fraction. So I'm going to do it here. So we always let x to be this 0.6 dots. Okay, remember to write the dots here. Okay, and then the first, so we will set up 2 equations. The first one is just expanding the x, 0.6, and then there's only one repeating number. The 6 is repeating, so it should be 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And then I call this equation 1. 好啦，嗱，聽住咯，呢個 step 緊要啲啦。我哋有幾多個循環位嘅話咧，就乘10嘅幾多次方，俾呢個1式。呢個係咪有1個循環位？我哋就乘10俾佢。So okay, so if there is 1 repeating number, then we will multiply the equation 1 by 10. If there are 2 repeating numbers, then we will multiply by 100. If there are 4 repeating numbers, then we will multiply by 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, and so on. 1 repeating number, then we will multiply by 1 and then 1, 0. OK， 好啦，嗱呢度咧仲有喎，留意喎，好多時都係咁錯㗎，睇清楚呢度啦。我哋乘大10倍嘅話咧，將一個小數乘大10倍，即係咩意思咧？即係將佢嘅小數點向右褪1個位。OK， 乘大100倍嘅話咧，即係將個小數點向右褪2個位。1000倍就係向右褪3個位，如此類推。好啦，但係呢度小心啲，我哋寫嘅時候咧，我哋一定要將個小數點寫翻喺同上邊同一個位置嘅。Okay, so we know that it should be 6.66666. Okay, after multiplying by 10, but we are going to write the 6 here. Okay, the first 6 here. Okay, we need to align the decimal point on the same column, same position. Okay, and then we call this equation 2. Still following? 好啦，乘大10倍對啱小數點位，用小數點嚟到對位，永遠都係嘅。OK， 無論乘大100倍、1000倍都係用小數點嚟對位嘅。跟住咧，我哋會咁樣做。And then we are going to use equation 2 to minus equation 1. Okay, minus equation 1. 好啦，跟住咧，我哋左手邊還左手邊減，右手邊還右手邊減。On the left hand side, so we have 10x minus x. 10x minus 1x becomes 9x. And then the equal sign. And for the right hand side, 好啦，嗱，右手邊神奇嘅事要發生啦。Okay, the magic moment is here. Okay, let me clear this. We need to find out the 1 by 1 cancellation. 1對1相減嘅時候咧，係減走咗嘅。邊度開始？即係邊度開始上下係 match with each other 咧 ？These two 6 are exactly the same, right? These two exactly the same, and so on. So when we do the subtraction, equation 2 minus equation 1, these blocks, this block of number will be one by one cancelled by each other. Okay, so what is remaining on the right hand side is just this. What is remaining is 6 minus 0. Okay, 6 minus 0. So 9x is equal to 6, which means that x is equal to 6 over 9. And then you need to simplify the fraction. So x is equal to 2 over 3. Okay, therefore, you just write down the conclusion. The conclusion is that 0.6 dot is equal to 2 over 3. Okay, so that is how we can convert a recurring decimal number into a fraction. It's okay? All right, so if you are okay, please give me a like or a clap. If you are okay for example 1. If you understand example 1, please give me a like or a clap. If you do not understand any step in example 1, please raise your hand. 嗱，如果 example 1係 OK 嘅話咧，請你俾個 like 或者俾個 clap 我，拍手掌我，得唔得？如果唔 OK 嘅話咧，請你舉一舉手俾我睇。OK, good。好似全部都 OK 喎。好啦 ，so now I would like you to do the instant drill number 1. Instant drill number 1. Okay. So please do the instant drill number 1 in your class workbook and then submit to the MathApp web system. So I give you 6 minutes. So it is now
老Sir，我想問，係咪去 submit homework 嗰度啊？
係啦，冇錯，揾唔揾到啊？
揾到，跟住係
好啦，
撳個高字，
咁高嘅係嘛？
嗯。
啊，好啦，跟住咧就係咪第一題啊？見到
係 question one of，跟住就後面冇寫，就係咪要用手機影相之後再 upload？
係啦，冇錯。
好，唔
好，
該
睇下識唔識啊？
嗯。
大家留意，我哋 submit 上嚟嘅時候咧，一定要係JPEG 嘅 file 或者係 PNG 嘅 file 嚟嘅，唔需要轉，唔好轉去做 PDF 啊，唔好轉 PDF，俾張相我就得㗎啦。
唔好意思啊，老師，我唔係好識交，
睇下先。
係用電腦交之後，
嗯，
可唔可以用手機？有冇？
手機都得㗎喎。
係啊，但係手機即係個畫面之後要撳咩掣先可以影相？
你撳 upload file 係咪即係上載喺度啦？係嘛？
嗯。
咁跟住咧，睇先嚇。跟住佢係咪會俾你揀咧？究竟係喺用手機啊，定係喺個 folder 嗰度揀咁樣㗎？
我而家見唔到有個 upload file，但係不過佢有個 question form，就話佢
睇下先嚇。你係student number 幾多號啊？你係 sorry。
17104。咩 student number？係啊，17104。
17104，OK。
嗯。
嗱，你撳choose file 嗰度嘅時候咧，跟住佢有冇叫你咩 choose an action 咁樣樣啊？
我見唔到邊度有得寫 choose file 喺個，應該係咪喺個 submit homework 嗰度啊嘛
？submit homework 啦，咁跟住咧，我哋咪右上角咧，咪有得揀嘅功課嘅，而家得一份嘅應該係咪 ？classwork 01咁樣啦，係嘛？跟住咧就高啦。
右上角，但係右上角冇嘢喎。
冇嘢啊。submit homework。等先啊，我 share 個 screen。
就係有個高字，好。
等先，我稍等一等啊。OK， 而家見唔見到我個 screen？嗱，咁我用你個login 去睇咗先啦。咁跟住會出到你個名嘅，呢一度出唔出到？咁跟住 submit homework 係咪？咁你撳 submit homework 嘅話咧，右手邊咧應該有一個 menu bar 俾你揀功課嘅。咁而家咧應該淨係得一份。
就係呢個位置就係冇嘢俾我揀。
誒，咁得意點解？
係。
有冇其他同學都係有呢個問題咧？諗下先。好，唔緊要，你
唔緊要，老師，我啱啱嘗試重新入過之後，佢就 show 翻俾我睇。
呢個 show 咗啦嚇。OK，好。咁嗱，咁你撳高之後咧，應該就會出到有10條啦，係嘛？嗱，因為咧，我想講咧，因為咧呢一個咧，咁就係即係需要上網，即係你有 internet connection 先至得嘅，即係呢個網頁啦。咁所以咧有陣時咧，譬如頭先咧，如果譬如好似翁靜之咁樣咧，跟住佢去到譬如撳咗submit homework啦，咁你頭先咪個高隔離咧係冇得俾你揀嘅，咁應該就係中間咧有一個網絡咧嘅斷開咗，佢就收唔到咧嗰啲功課，即係有邊幾份功課呢一個資訊咁樣樣嘅。OK， 咁所以咧你可能即係再 log out 過，然之後再 log in 過嘅話咧，咁就可能會有翻咁樣噶啦。好唔 OK？咁跟住咧，如果你撳 upload 嘅話咧，即係呢度啊咩選擇檔案啦，或者 choose file 嘅話咧，咁就應該咧就可以俾你揀係影相，或者喺你 你本身你已經影咗，即係可能你預先影低晒10條嘅咁樣，然之後就喺你自己個 folder 裏邊咧，手機嘅 folder 裏邊咧，去度揀upload 邊張相咁樣，係啦。咁我就建議都係即係逐題咁樣去影咧，咁就唔使喺翻自己個 folder 手機裏邊咧去度揀咁樣嘅。OK， 好，咁啊睇下得唔得咯，大家。嗱，慢慢嚟啊！呢個咧，呢個 Mac App Web System 咧，咁我遲啲會 upload 啲notes 啊，跟住即係會有啲即係其他嘅教材咧，或者 past paper 啊上去嘅，咁就幫你哋分好晒 topic 咁樣，然之後咧，即係譬如你撳邊一條題目或者邊一課嘅題目去做嘅時候咧，咁我就喺隔離就有埋啲 notes 俾你哋，咁希望即係可以方便到你哋咧，去到即係溫書，去到 organize 到你嘅知識咁樣嘅。OK， 咁我哋即係希望大家都可以做到呢樣嘢先，咁樣第一堂啊嚇。如果真係唔得嘅話咧，咁你就即係快啲同我講咯。OK， 如果有啲咩問題嘅話咧，就快啲同我講啦。OK， 咁我就去翻嗰個 textbook 嗰度先。嗱，我即刻咧就會見到你哋邊啲同學咧交咗，邊啲同學未交嘅喎，係嘛？你見唔見到我個 screen 啊 ？OK。好，咁我去翻本書度先啊。Okay, so let's check the answers. 1A. So let me. One A. So we first let x to be 0.4 dot, and then we will write down equation 1, equation 2. Equation 1 is just expanding the number 0.4, and the repeating number is just 4, so it is 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, just write a few 4 here, and then call this equation 1, because there is only one repeating number. So for the second equation, we multiply the x by 10 only. So 10x is equal to 4.4444. But we need to align with the decimal point. 用小數點嚟對位啊 ，OK？ 4.444444。咁因為咧後邊有無限咁多個4咧，可以俾你用嘅。咁所以你唔擔心咧後邊係冇4俾你減嘅 ，OK？ 因為有無限咁多個嘅。Alright? So this is equation 2, and then we use equation 2 to minus equation 1. Left hand side is 10x minus x is 9x. And then right hand side, we just find out the pairings. 一對一咁樣嘅。So it is like this, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. So this block of numbers will be completely cancelled out. So what is remaining on the right hand side is 4 minus 0. Okay, so 9x is equal to 4, so x is equal to 4 over 9. Okay, and then you just check whether it can be simplified. by your calculator. So 4/9 will be the simplest form. Therefore, the answer 0.4 dot is equal to 4/9. That is the answer of part A. And then part B. Again, we let x to be 0.07 dot. OK？ 嗱，呢度留意喎，個 dot 咧唔係喺第一個小數點位就出現嘅，係嘛 ？OK？ So x is equal to 0.0777777, and call this equation 1. And then how many repeating numbers are there? There is one repeating number only. So we need to multiply the first equation by 10. Okay? And then we shift the decimal point to the right side by 1 position. 將個小數點向右褪一個位，即係變翻做0.77777啦。咁但係咧，佢用個小數點嚟對位喎 ，align the number by the decimal point should be 0.777777, infinitely many sevens. Okay, and that is called equation 2. And then we do the subtraction, equation 2 minus equation 1. Okay, and left hand side is 10x minus x, which is 9x. And then right hand side, we find the pairings. 好，嗱呢度咧，今次係由呢一個7開始咧 pair up 嘅，係嘛？咁後邊全部都係 pair up 咗噶啦。咁嘅時候咧 ，so this block will be completely cancelled. Okay, so what is remaining on the right hand side is 0.7 minus 0.0. Okay, so x is equal to 0.7/9. And then you may use your calculator to change this number to be fraction. So which is 7/90. OK， 咁啊如果你即係你小學學過嘅話咧，咁應該即係大家上下一齊褪一個位啊，即係將個小數點0.7向小數點向右褪一個位就係7啦。9嗰個小數點向右褪一個位，咁就係9補翻個0俾佢，咁樣出現嘅。OK， 得唔得 ？Therefore, the answer 0.07 dot is equal to 7/90. So that is the answer. Is that okay? All right, next one. So I'm going to clear the board. So next page. Next page. 好啦，嗱，今次咧，如果有兩個循環位喺度嘅時候，我哋會點樣做咧？一樣嘅啫，即係只不過乘大幾多倍嗰度咧，咁就係要小心啲。OK， so let us read example 2. Convert 0.381 into a fraction. So we let x to be 0.381 dot dot first. Okay, and then equation 1 will be just expanding the number. 0.381. Only 8 and 1 are repeating. Okay, so it should be 0.381818181, and call this equation 1. It's okay? 得唔得？好啦，嗱，跟住留意喎。There are two repeating numbers. So when we multiply the number to get equation 2, we need to multiply 1 and then 2 zeros. That is 100. X 乘大100倍啦，得唔得？100倍。好啦，我哋先諗一諗，乘大100倍之後，右手邊個數字咧係啲咩嚟嘅咧？乘大100倍，即係將個小數點向右褪兩個位。Okay, so we just need to shift to move the decimal point to the right by 2 positions. Okay, so that should be 38.181881, 係嘛？如果你唔肯定嘅話咧，你先喺草稿紙嗰度咧寫低38.1818118，無限個嘅都係。因為咧，我哋寫落去 equation 2嘅時候咧，一定要對翻位嘅，如果唔係嘅話咧，陣間就會錯晒㗎啦。Okay, so that should be 38. So 38 is before, in front of the decimal point, and then there should be 1 818181818 and we call this equation 2。好啦，嗱留意喎，咁嘅時候咧，其實本書咧，嗱本書唔係幾好㗎嚇，因為佢咧對得唔係好啱位嘅小數點。咁嘅時候咧，我哋望落去咧，就唔知道邊一抽嘢係可以完全抵消咗嘅。但係當你對啱咗小數點位，好似我呢度咁樣嘅時候咧，你一望落去邊度開始上下係完全一模一樣㗎？係咪睇到啊？係咪呢個8開始啊 ？So this pair of 8 are up and down cancelled by each other. Okay, up and down exactly the same. 1 and 1, 8 and 8, 1 and 1, and so on. Okay. So when we do the subtraction, equation 2 minus equation 1, left hand side is 100x minus 1x, that is 99x. And then the right hand side, when you have found the pairing up, the pairs, okay, 1 and 1, up and down cancellation, then this block of numbers will be completely cancelled by each other. So what is remaining on the right-hand side is 38.1 minus 0.3。好，幫我望望，係咪真係明白呢一個 step 嘅？褪小數點，然之後揾翻上下 pair up 嘅，然之後將佢 cancel 走之後咧，成個 block cancel 走之後咧，剩翻嘅數字。2式剩翻嘅數字減1式剩翻嘅數字 ，OK？ So 99x is equal to 38.1 minus 0.3. That should be 37.8. Okay? And then so x should be equal to 37.8 over 99. And then you just use the calculator here. So 37.8 over 99. So that should be equal to 21 over 55. Okay, and just write down the conclusion. Therefore, 0.381 dot dot is equal to 21 over 55. That is the answer of example 2. It's okay. All right, now, so I would like you to do the instant drill number 2. Okay, so let's do the instant drill number 2 now, classwork. And then submit to the MathApp web system. Again, I give you 6 minutes.
老Sir，我想問咧，我哋係 resubmit 啊，定係再有另一個揀㗎？
你撳 next question，見唔見到？
我而家揾下先啊。
係啦，有第2題嘅係嘛？
哦，見到啦，唔該老師。
OK。嗱，暫時咧我而家呢一個 system 咧，每一題只係 upload 到一張相嘅啫，一張相。咁我遲啲可能會改良呢一個嘅，咁就即係如果有一啲長啲嘅題目嘅話咧，咁可能需要即係多過一版嘅話咧，咁可能會俾你多即係 upload 多一張相上去都唔定嘅。OK，咁但係咧暫時我哋即係我哋啲短題目嘅話咧，只係可以 upload 到一張相嘅啫，每一題啊。咁你做完一題之後咧，咁可能去 next 啦，即係 next question 咁樣啦，咁嘅時候就可以睇到下一題係做啲咩咁樣噶啦。嗱，我會一路睇住你哋嗰啲嘅，即係交出嚟嗰啲 classwork 嘅。OK，咁如果我 classwork 咧，我未必可以改到俾你嘅，即刻改到俾你。咁但係咧，我望到如果你有嘢錯嘅話咧，我就會喺個聊天室嗰度私聊你哋㗎啦，咁樣樣。咁所以你哋即係一路做嘅時候咧，都留意嗰個 chat room 有冇我私聊你哋啊。葉詠琳，我睇唔到你交嘅嘢，你係咪唔係相嚟㗎？交嗰啲，你可唔可以試一試再 set 一 set？葉詠琳，我未睇到啊。
好，我再試一試。
試，唔該晒，唔該晒。Zara 都係，范 Zara 係嘛 ？Fatima Zara。I cannot see your submitted solution. Okay, so please check whether your solution is in the image format. Okay, so it's either JPG format or PNG format. 梁歡妮都係，我都係睇唔到你嗰張你嘅交嘅梁歡妮。陳曉晴都係。好，麻煩你 check 睇下你嗰個 format 啱唔啱嘅。 記住留意私聊啊，一路改緊，一路睇緊你哋嗰啲嘅 classwork， 跟住俾翻啲 feedback 你哋㗎嚇。陳正南喺咪度？陳正南同埋劉雅冰喺咪度啊？劉雅冰好似未見到你哋交 classwork 啊。
晒。
陳正南同埋劉雅冰有冇交唔交到 classwork？
交唔到。
sorry， 聽唔到，講一次。
我唔知點解交唔到咯。
交唔到 ，login 係 login 唔到定係upload 唔到啊
？upload 唔到啊。
upload 唔到 ，OK， 好唔緊要啦。
upload 到嘅，但係個 submit 嗰個掣好似有啲問題。
submit 個掣有啲問題啊？
係啊，我撳佢冇反應嘅。
嗱，唔緊要嗱，因為咧有陣時咧，你嗰啲相嗱，同埋咧，你哋盡量咧啲相嗰個解像度咧，唔好較咁高，得唔得？較翻低少少個解像度。咁因為咧，如果你哋個相機個解像度高嘅話咧，出嚟嗰張相嘅 size 咧就會好大嘅。咁嘅時候咧，可能你哋 upload 嘅時候咧就會慢好多噶啦，好唔 OK？咁所以咧，你如果即係識得嘅話咧，就較一較個解像度較低少少先。因為咧，可能你哋屋企個網絡咧，可能有陣時有慢咗少少嘅時候咧，咁就會未必 upload 到噶啦，好唔 OK？咁但係咧唔緊要嘅，咁就有啲乜嘢嘅話咧，咁就我再教翻你哋啊，個別咁樣樣。而我欣你咪舉手啊頭先。Okay, so let's check the answers。不過我見到咧，我見到大部分嘅同學都做啱咗㗎啦啊。OK，有冇同學需要講一講邊一題嘅 ？Okay, so because I have checked that most of you, okay, so almost all of you have got the correct answers. Okay, so do you need me to talk about any of the solutions？使唔使講？如果唔使講嘅話咧，咁我就唔呢部分就唔講住啦，好唔 OK？ 唔講住啦。好let's go to the next section. Okay, next section. So let me clear the board first. So we have rational number. We have non-rational number. OK， 我哋有理數，我哋都有冇理數嘅。OK， 咁但係我哋唔係叫 we do not call that non-rational number. We call this irrational number. Irrational. Okay, so irrational number is the number which cannot be changed to fractions. Okay, numbers which cannot be changed to fractions 唔可以將佢變成整數 over 整數嘅，就係 irrational number 啦。OK， 好啦，有啲咩係 irrational number 嚟嘅咧？咁咧好簡單，就係嗱有兩種㗎，或者咁講，有兩大種啦，兩大種我哋會學到嘅。The first big type of irrational number is square root number. Okay, square root number. If there is a square root, and we cannot cancel out the square root, then it is an irrational number. 嗱，我又係講得好似好複雜咁，點解會咁樣咧？因為你唔好一見到有開方就話咗佢係 irrational number 喎，有陣時會陰你哋嘅喎，得唔得？咩意思咧 ？Square root 2 is irrational. Square root 3 is irrational. How about square root 4? Square root 4 can be simplified because we know that square root 4 is equal to 2. And 2 is an integer. It can be expressed as 2 over 1. Okay? Therefore, square root 4 is rational number. It's a rational number. It's okay? So, when you see a square root on a number, the first thing you need to do is to try to simplify the square root first. Okay? If you can cancel out all the square root sign, then it is not a irrational number. It is rational. Okay? 如果你可以有開方，但係可以化簡咗之後咧，係冇晒開方嘅話咧，咁佢就係 rational 嚟㗎啦，得唔得 ？OK？ 咁但係如果唔係嘅話咧，譬如你化簡咗假設啊係 square root 8。Square root 8 is actually equal to 2 to the power 3. And then we know that if there is one pair of factor inside the square root, so they can escape from the square root. So it is 2 root 2, like this. 好啦，開方8化到最簡咧，都係即係抽咗一 pair 嘅2咧出去開方外邊嘅啫。有一個開方2咧，個2咧就仍然都係留翻喺個開方裏邊嘅。OK， 係整唔走嘅開方係嘛？永遠都整唔走㗎呢個。咁所以呢個咧就係 irrational 啦。So that is like this. OK。好，我哋分開，即係我哋要分辨究竟邊啲係 rational number， 邊啲係 irrational number。OK。好啦，仲有一個咧就係 for example, it is like sine 10 degrees, sine 20 degrees are irrational number. Okay? Because when you use the calculator, so it is non-terminating, non-repeating decimal. 佢又係無盡，但係又不循環嘅話咧，佢就係 irrational 啦。無盡又不循環嘅小數就係 irrational number 啦。Okay? So sine 10 degrees or sine 20 degrees will be irrational number. But if you use the calculator to find sine 30 degrees from your calculator, you'll get 0.5, right? 0.5. 0.5 is terminating decimal. It can be changed to fraction, 5 over 10, which is 1 over 2. Okay? It can be changed to fraction. So sine 30 degree is rational number. Rational number. Like this. It's okay? 得唔得？好啦 ，irrational number 有兩大種類。第一大種類就係有開方，但係 cancel 唔走嘅。第二大種類咧就係一啲又無盡又不循環嘅小數。OK， non-terminating and non-repeating decimal， just like this。OK， 得唔得？好啦 ，next page。好，差唔多完㗎啦。OK， so these are square root numbers, and then actually pi is irrational. Okay, because pi is non-terminating and non-repeating. Okay， 有 pi 有 cancel 唔走 pi 嘅，咁就係 irrational number 啦。Okay， So when you see a number, you first need to try to simplify the number first. Okay, it's always need to try to simplify the number. Okay, so when you cannot cancel out the pi, you cannot cancel out the square root, then it is an irrational number. All right， 好，今日最後啊，講埋呢一部分啫。我哋由幼稚園學到而家 Form 4第一堂，學過啲乜嘢種類嘅數字咧 ？OK， 我哋將佢分類啦，其實好似 bio 咁樣，將啲生物去到分類。咁我哋咧數學咧會將啲數字去到分類嘅。有邊一種類嘅數字咧？咁點解要分類咧？咁因為我遲啲先話俾你聽，有一啲情況我哋遇到嘅時候咧，我哋需要知道佢究竟係邊一種類嘅數字嘅，得唔得 ？OK， 咁但係咧我哋要將佢咧好好咁分類先。So everything we have learned, okay, from the kindergarten up to now are real numbers. Okay, every number we have learned will be real numbers. Okay. And then real number is divided into two groups, rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational numbers are fraction. Okay, irrational numbers are the numbers which cannot change to fraction. Okay, so under the rational numbers, so there will be integers and non-integers. So non-integers include fraction, decimal numbers, okay? Fraction and decimal numbers. But they are all rational numbers. Integers are fractions, okay? Fractions, but with the denominator equal to 1. It's always equal to 1, will be the integers, okay? And then we have 3 types of integers: positive integers, negative integers, and 0. 嗱，呢度咧都留意一樣嘢喎，因為咧我哋遲啲咧學基本上每一課嘅時候咧，我哋都會有一啲嘅題目咧，去問你我想要求咧今次呢個係一個negative integer 嘅答案嘅，或者我想要求咧係一個 rational number 嘅答案嘅。OK， 有陣時咧佢會話你係 non-negative integers。OK，non-negative 非負數、非負整數。咁咧 integers 有3種嘅，一係就正整數，一係就零整數，一係就負整數。零又唔係正又唔係負㗎。OK，zero， the number 0 is not positive and it's not negative. It's okay? It's like this. 好啦，最後呢個字都要記埋佢。Natural number 自然數 ，natural number exactly the same as positive integers. Okay, natural numbers is exactly the same as positive integers. It's okay. So that is like this. So this is the number system we have learned. Well, actually, 好啦，嗱，好快完咗㗎啦。有個預告聽日嘅，我哋會學埋另一種。Okay, non-real numbers. Tomorrow, we are going to learn non-real numbers, okay? Together with real numbers. So we have a bigger universe, okay? And then I will tell you what is the name of this bigger universe tomorrow, okay? 有一啲咧係唔係 real numbers 嚟嘅 ，okay？ 咁我哋聽日就會學㗎啦。So we're going to learn this part tomorrow, okay? So that's the end of this lesson. Do you have any problems? 好，今日未有功課住，咁我聽日先至俾功課嘅，好唔 OK？ So if there's no problem, then that's the end of this lesson, and you may leave now.
老 Sir， 我係科 B 26嚴愛欣啊。
係。
咁咧，我唔知係咪應該，我唔知你收唔收到我交嗰份，即係交嗰啲堂課啊？
收到。
收到。
睇先，睇多次先啊。嚴愛欣，我收到第一份啫喎。
哦。
不過咧，
因為我
有陣時我都係睇唔到喎。你係咪都唔係 image 嚟㗎？
係 image 係圖片嚟㗎。圖
片嚟嘅。OK， 我再 check 啊，我再 check。因為嗱有陣時咧，都有句有陣時咧， 可能你 upload 到一半嘅時候咧，可能嗰個 internet connection 咧，如果唔係太好嘅話咧，可能會令到我睇唔到嗰幅圖都唔定嘅，好唔 OK？
哦，好。
咁
同埋即係
係你自己係咪都可以 check 到咧？你自己 up 唔 upload 到上去㗎？
唔係因為之前 Miss M 都有用過，係可以 check 翻你交有冇交到，但係咧我依家係 check 唔到咯，所以
因為咧
我唔知我有冇交到。
如果你 check 唔到嘅話咧，咁即係我睇唔到嘅。其實你可唔可以試一次 resubmit 啊？
我有交幾次，我都係用手機交咗啦，然之後再用電腦交，但係佢嘅 image 好似都係問號咯，所以我
你而家不如你將你頭先嗰個 唔緊要嗱，我陣間 check 先，你稍等一等啊，我上去 server，
唔知見唔見到？即係佢係變咗一個問號 image。
冇錯，我都係見到咁樣嘅其實。我上去 server 嗰度咧，嗱你應該咧 upload 到上去㗎啦，因為咧佢就有你呢一個記錄嘅。咁但係咧，咁只不過嗰幅圖片咧就睇唔到，咁我要上去 server 嗰度咧睇一睇，睇下你 upload 咗啲咩上去先，咁樣樣。你個student number 係幾多號啊
？17099。
17099，你稍等一等啊！你使唔使上？你咪要上堂嚟㗎？
係啊。
係，咁不如你上咗堂先好唔好啊？我幫你揾咗先呢個，好唔好？
哦，好，唔該。
我聽日再話翻俾你聽，好唔好？
好啊。
OK， 好，唔該晒。
拜拜。
拜拜。